All right, guys, just wanted to do another update video for you guys. This one's going to be a little bit different. Going to be talking about some of these different coins or tokens rather that are attached to some of the platforms that I normally talk about. Of course, before I get started, I do want to remind you that everything I talk about is for entertainment purposes only. Definitely not giving you financial advice. You should do your own research. And if you can tolerate risk, if you have the stomach for risk, then only put in what you can afford to lose. Also, follow me on Telegram. I will leave a link for that down below in the link tree. And if you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, hit subscribe, hit the little bell icon. So that being said, let's run through this. This is going to be rapid fire, machine gun style. Just want to go through a couple of these quick updates and then show you a pretty cool video. But yeah, Hex, let's talk about Hex real quick. Hex, the whole market right now is down. So everything I'm going to talk about for the most part is going to be down, but being down, a day or two, not that big of a deal. We're talking about the overall picture. So Hex, I do believe is still great timing to get in. Of course, huge gains have already been made. If you had gotten in at the very beginning of this thing, I mean, you did really, really well. You've done really well for yourself. That being said, if you're brand new, if you're just seeing Hex for the first time, is it still a good time to get into Hex? Of course, do your own research. My opinion is going to be biased because I do have quite a nice bag of Hex, but I think it's still early. It's still early in the game. I think this is something that has a ton of room still. And even if you get in at 20 cents right now, if this thing goes to 50 cents or $1, which is what some people are talking about, I mean, those are still crazy, crazy gains, right? And of course, if you take your Hex and you stake it, where you can receive up to 40% a year just for staking it, it could be another layer of gains on top of that. For me, what I do with this is I buy Hex. I have a pretty big bag of Hex. I continue to buy it and then I stake it, right? Like for me, within several different wallets, I have, probably over $500,000 worth of Hex staked for the long term. And then I have some Hex that is loose where I don't have it staked. But this for me is a long-term play. I think Hex has, like I said, still quite a bit of room to grow. So if you're seeing Hex for the first time, again, take a good look at it. Might be a good move to take some, stake some, hold some, and see what happens. But I think Hex is doing really, really well. This is a long-term play for me. Drip right now dipped under $19. Now it's back over 20 barely. But yeah, I still think Drip has the ability to go 25, 30 bucks, maybe even 40 bucks. Some people are talking about bigger than that, but even if it stays around 20, like I've said many times, even if it stays around $25, between 20 and $25, as long as you're putting it into the faucet contract and using the contract for what it's meant for, which is putting it in there, getting that 1% a day on your deposit until you hit 365%, you're gonna do okay. Of course, can't guarantee anything. I'm speculating. Obviously, my opinion is biased. I have quite a bit of drip, but if you're putting it at 1%, if you're getting 1% through the faucet contract, and you're getting 365%, I mean that's well over tripling what you put in, assuming the price stays level, right? So anyway, do your own research. Like I said, this could be a good entry point. In my last video, I said this might be a good entry point. If this thing hits $25 again or $30 again and again, I think it can. This would definitely be a good opportunity to get in at this price. Pandaenu, as you can see here, it's sitting at 19 cents right now on KuCoin. Now this was at 40 cents, but even at 19 cents, the gains are insane if you bought in round one, even in round two. Now, of course, we really can't do much with this until the end of the private sale. I've had a ton of people message me saying, hey, how do I sell this? I have some in my dashboard. You can't do nothing with it until the end of the private sale. And then even at that point, it'll only get released to you depending on what round you came in, they're 10% if you got in on the first round, 20% if you got in on round 2. Of course, round 3 and the public sale hasn't happened yet. But if it stays at this price, even if it goes down to 1 cent, those of you guys that got it at 0.0005 cents in round 1, even if this drops all the way down to 1 cent, that's crazy gains, right? So I mean, I don't know if you want to get some of this, totally up to you. Super high risk, I want to be very clear with that, but with super high risk comes the ability to have super high gains, right? So again, if you have the ability to tolerate the risk, take a quick look at this. I have my strategy. I'm still buying a little bit. I'm going to be buying a little bit in round 2. I'm going to be buying a little bit in round 3. I'm going to be buying a little bit in the public sale because I want to have a certain amount, the ability to cash out and have some of it released to me, in bigger amounts, right? So we'll talk about that as we get closer to that point. But again, if you want to get in on this, I'll leave a link down below. But Pandaenu, again, high risk, high reward. We'll see what happens with this. USwap price of UME right now, dipping right now. It's at $1.84. This was at $3 not too long ago. So if you are in the Tron blockchain and you want to get in on a project that's potentially long-term, getting UME at this price might be a steal. Of course, do your own research. We'll see what happens. I'm staking a bunch of this, as you guys probably already know. Got me a pretty big bag of UME. So we'll see what happens here. Helium right now is at $21.70. Yeah, if you want to get in iHub, I will leave a link for that down below. Of course, they are back ordered with their miners, but get in now, order your miner. And while you're waiting for your miner, you can start building your team. Again, you'll be mining this essentially for free. And this is a coin that a lot of people are talking about going to $100 in the near future. So if you start mining it at this price, 25, even at $25, and it hits $100 and you're mining it for free, I mean, it's a no-lose situation. I always say there's always risk, but if you're mining something for free, you're definitely minimizing a ton of risk. So 2 quick things right quick. This is a end of the month promo. Swap it. I usually talk about swap it on my other channel, but figured let me drop it in over here. But they have a promo that ends at the end of the month on the 31st. So it's pretty much down to the wire right now. If you buy a legend pack, you will get 10,000 Liddy capital tokens airdrop to you. And that's not counting all the other stuff. That's just the promo that they have for this month. If you don't know what Liddy tokens are, it's Liddy capital actually. Of course, the price is down. Everything is down right now, but they have a pretty good project. You'll get 10,000 of these tokens airdrop to you. And yeah, Swapit is a platform that's flying, I think, under the radar because it's not as fancy as these 1%, 2% a day deals. This is more about NFTs. NFTs are growing. I study NFTs a lot. I'm getting pretty heavy into them. As you can see here, NBA icon Steph Curry, he just bought the Bored Ape NFT for $180,000. So this is pretty big. I mean, I don't think you should be sleeping on NFTs, especially if you're in crypto, because this might be the next big thing. And if you miss it, you miss it. Also, this right here, last opportunity to get 25% if you want to get in on, precious metals, tangible assets, silver, even gold. You can get 25% right now, but this ends in less than 24 hours. So usually talk about this on my other channel as well, but figured I'd drop it in here. So anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. Just want to give you a round of updates. If you want to check out any of the platforms that I'm in, check out the link tree down below in the description box. Of course, do your own research, do your own due diligence. Follow me on Telegram. I did a pretty cool thing the other day. I took a helicopter ride, a doors off helicopter ride, which was pretty crazy. Took a bunch of video clips. Here's a quick 30-second clip. It was pretty awesome stuff here. So, you know, you got to play, you know, you got to work hard and then you got to play hard, right? Work hard and then play hard, and have fun with it. Anyway, check out this pretty cool clip. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.